Welcome to my journey through the Bible. This will be applications you can apply to your life and a little more in depth about the chapter. We are in Numbers 10, verses 1 through 36. And we see that with a large congregation, it's not always easy to move around in the wilderness. Today, sometimes our situations are not always easy for us to struggle through the circumstances that we're facing. And we know that change is hard. And the Israelites had the trumpets that would sound, and the different sounds would mean different things, whether they were moving or whether they were staying or whether they were gathering in front of the door of the tabernacles, whether it was the whole congregation or just a few. And so they were given rules and guidelines to make things flow a little smoother. And we can take a page from their book as well. If we have rules and guidelines that we stay within when we're in certain situations or our circumstances changes, but the rules and the regulations stay the same, this will make things go a little bit smoother for us. And we also see that when they blew the alarm, when they were going into war, that God would remember them and He would save them. This is the same today. If we call on God's name, He's going to remember us and He's going to help us. He's going to save us from the situation that we are in. It doesn't mean that it happens overnight or within 5 minutes. Sometimes it might take days and weeks, maybe even years, depending on your circumstances. But God's still going to be there with you. He's going to deliver you. He's going to give you strength to get through those struggles in your life. So we have to just look to God and depend on Him. Now we also see that Moses' father-in-law was going to leave the tribe. He probably felt as if he was no longer needed. He was just there, so he's going to go back to his home, to his land, to his family. And Moses paid him a great compliment by letting him know, no, we still need you. I still need you on this journey. I need the encouragement. And I would say even today, sometimes people back off from relationships. Sometimes people back off from going to church. Sometimes they back off from jobs because they feel like they're not needed or they feel underappreciated. And so we need to make sure that we encourage them and let them know that we appreciate whatever they can contribute to the job that needs to be done. And we know when it comes to jobs in the church, it has nothing to do with your age, your sex, or your race. It has to do with your heart and a willingness to step out there and say, hey, I want to do this. I want to be a part of this. And then the rest of the congregation, we need to make sure that we are encouraging people and we let them know how much we appreciate them. And that makes them feel like they're a part of something. And in the end, we all want to be a part of something bigger. And being a part of your church is a great way to be in the part of the body of Christ. And we should encourage one another and we should help one another find jobs. If somebody doesn't know what their job or their talent is, maybe you could encourage them with that. If there's an opening or a need somewhere, you could say, hey, you'd be a good fit for this, and then show them and lead them. May God be with you in everything and in every way.